Yes, let's start there. Let's do what you just suggested. Great suggestion. Let's do it.
I'm not yelling during a Jan Arden concert. We're already going to be crying and depressed anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh my God, you do this every time. You come up with an idea, let's do this, and then you snatch it away. You can't snatch it away, the idea. Your idea, you said, we're going to scream when there's a quiet time.
I said,
hi,
we are
Jan,
not.
it's Lisa and Sam from I Shake My Head.
No.
And I said, great idea.
Zip it. I said I'm not carrying a sign.
I
will not participate in a sign.
Fine. That's fine. There won't be a sign. But then you said we could do this.
I would be more than happy to record you yelling at Jan Arden. Hey, it's me.
Us.
No, I'll just record.
No. That's not what you said.
It'll be great.
No, this is what you do. This is what you do. It drives me crazy. You say you're going to do it and then you don't. It's like, where do you want to go for supper? And I'll say a place, or you'll say a place, or I'll say a place, and you'll be like, yeah, okay.
Stop it.
No, you know that's a horrible place. Why would you say yes to that place? We are going to shout out at Jan Arden. We're going to shout it out.
I feel that I will think about that overnight.
No thinking. You said, you promised.
I didn't. I'm pretty sure I didn't
sounded,
do that.
I interpreted it. I totally
no.
Totally interpreted it as a promise.
No.
Totally sounded like a promise. Like, hey, I got a promise for you.
Nope.
Mm-hmm. Like if we were together, it would have been a pinky swear.
No, there's no pinky swear.
Right? Because that's what you do, right? You always pinky swear on the promise. We would have been pinky swearing.
There was no pinky swearing happening there. There was no swearing, period, actually.
There you are.
So,
again, what do you do in this friendship? You squash my spirit.
Oh, you know what?
That's what you do.
I'm just getting so good at it. And it just, brings me, how much joy it brings me. So
Samantha, I think there's a podcast to record.
Well, Lisa, you'd have to stop talking.
Oh my God, that's the worst part. I always hate that. I got to stop talking part, but fine. I'll stop talking.
Welcome to another episode of I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam.
Hello, friends of the podcast.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, I'm not even going to talk to you now.
Okay.
I'm not even going to speak to you.
It's going to be a super fun podcast if you're not talking to me.
It's going to be pretty darn quiet. Okay, actually, I will talk to you.
That means I get to talk about all the movies I like and the fact that I'm awesome at Beat Shazam.
No. Fine. Fine. We'll talk, but only because we're working right now.
We're not working. We're having fun.
I know, but you can't renege on a promise.
Yes, I totally can. So
that's what you do all the time. Okay. Yep. I can't.
You're the one that brought it up. I was totally fine with it.
You're the one who brought it up.
Yeah, whatever.
You said, I have a promise for you.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No way said that. We cannot continue this conversation because it's not going to end well for you.
That's totally how I heard it.
Not going to end well for you.
Hey, Lisa, I have a promise for you.
Oh, heavens, Betsy. I have never said that in my life to you.
I feel that you
Swear to God. I have never said those words to you.
Okay, Samantha. Okay. As usual, I feel like I shake my head should be at you.
Whatever.
But it's not. You know what I'm shaking my head at this week? I am shaking my head at people who say, I don't know how I got pregnant.
I don't know why people use that phrase. That sounds ridiculous.
Or they're surprised that they got pregnant. I don't know. Duh. Did you have sex? Because that's why you're pregnant.
But maybe there's let's put the button there. But what if they used, the pill, a condom, like all the protections, and they still got pregnant?
Then it sucks being you, dudes.
Sucks being you.
I guess you.
The variable is still, I had sex.
You still had sex. Because had you had the faulty condom and the faulty pills and no sex, there'd be no baby coming. So I shake my head at the people who are surprised that they're knocked up.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God, how'd that happen? Well, a couple weeks ago, you slept with your ex-boyfriend again.
Right.
And, one thing led to another.
And boom, bang, Bob's your uncle. Just like that, right?
And use carrying a baby.
And now you got a baby in your belly. So, right? Why you seem so surprised is beyond me. And that's got me shaking my head.
Yeah.
My head. right?
Yeah.
Or like it just makes it, or they're like, how did this happen? Okay, really? How did this happen?
It's like people when they find out they're pregnant and then are shocked by it really need to evaluate what they're going, like they need to think about what they're going to say first
Yes.
before they blurt it out, because
Right.
you're going to
Like,
sound ridiculous.
like I think if I was to have found out that I was ever pregnant, I would have been like, oh fuck. What the fuck? The hell?
I think I
What
would
the
have said the
hell?
same thing.
Right?
I'd be like,
Right?
shit, after all that, I did
I
all
mean,
of that and it's
I'd
still
be like,
happened?
no way, shut up. I better make sure that if I cross the road, it's at the crosswalk today.
Oh, yeah, I'd be
Right?
like, fuck.
You're like, what the fuck? How
I
many
did a
shit-
lot of shit to make that not happen.
and it still happened, right? Because it can. It can.
Yeah, I think
That's
our
what
I wouldn't be shocked, I'd be pissed.
I'd be pissed. That would be my thing. Not shocked, pissed,
Yeah,
not surprised,
pissed.
mad.
Mad.
Totally mad, right? Just mad. Like, are you kidding me? That would have been my thought. So I shake my head at those people who are surprised.
Right?
Right? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Okay, so it's summer, right? Like it's summer.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's
the
warm.
dog days. It's the dog days of summer.
Oh, dog days of summer. And there's bugs, right?
Yeah, there's bugs.
There's bugs. But you know what the ones I really dislike wholeheartedly?
Which ones? The wasp.
Nope, fruit flies.
Oh.
Yeah. Like so not excited.
Yeah.
Because when you get one, you have 100. And those 100
And-
to 100,000.
And here's the thing, right? Like, I'm pretty sure, and again, I don't fact check, but I'm pretty sure they grow from inside the fruit out. Yes, they do. Because why are they just hovering around your fruit? Where'd they come
Because
from?
they love the smell of sweet stuff.
Yeah, but where are they coming from? You don't see them outside.
I don't know.
You're not in your car thinking, oh shit, there's a fruit fly. You're only at your home.
But fruit flies are
eating
only where
near the
there's
fruit.
like fruit, right?
Yeah. Right, which so near your home. So that's why I say they must come from the inside out, like maggots, inside out.
Don't say that.
It's true. It's the same thing. That's the same thing, Samantha.
Don't. That's disgusting.
I don't get those fruit flies.
They're
I don't
annoying
get
as
them.
shit. You can barely get after them. They're too smart for you. They land everywhere, and it's like, fuck,
Right.
dude, die.
They're
Don't you
fast. They're
die?
fast.
Don't
Yeah,
they?
I don't think they die.
How long do they live? Like, don't they die at some point?
Yeah, you probably eat them when you eat the next bite of fruit or something.
Oh,
You didn't
that's
realize
disgusting.
it. Probably because they don't become a fly.
No, they just
Do they
become
not-
little. They're still
do they
baby
become a-
flies. No,
Or do they become a fly? They never become a
no,
fly.
no. They're just a little fruit fly.
So anything that has wings is considered flyable. It's
If
a
they can
flyable
fly.
object.
If they
because it
have
can
wings and they fly, yes, they're flyable.
Interesting. I just thought maybe it became a fly.
Nope.
Huh. How come you never see baby flies? Are you sure that there's no connection?
I'm sure there's small flies, but then there's big flies, and then there's wasps and all the
Different-
fun things.
That's the bully on the corner, the wasps, right? They're different from the flies. Right?
Right?
Totally different.
The bully on the corner. They're not
bully-
liked by anyone, actually.
Nobody likes them. Them and the snakes. I told you, pure evil. Right? They only want to scare you or hurt you. That's all they want to do.
Scare you or hurt you.
Or hurt you. And I don't know, that fruit fly, shake my head at those guys.
I don't know.
They don't make much sense to me.
No, they don't.
They don't make much sense.
Okay, I thought of something the other day, and I was like,
You
"Oh
never
my
even
God."
asked how my week was.
Okay, I'm not going to ask how your week was.
Why? Because you never do. 361 episodes. You've never once said, hey, Lisa, how's your week? Where I'm every episode saying, hey, Samantha, how's your week going? Never in 361 episodes have you asked me how my week is. I shake my head
Lisa.
at you. I'm shaking my head at you.
Okay, Lisa, how's your week been?
It's good. It's good.
You're not going to share with the group
What am I sharing?
how good your week's been?
Super good.
Super good.
It's been good. It's been really good. It's been a good week. How's your week been?
Good.
Good. Okay, now tell me what you want to tell me. Get the formality.
Oh my God.
Get the housekeeping out of the way.
That is not, people don't give a shit if all you're going to say is, I'm good.
I'm good. Maybe I'm going to reveal more as I go. But right now, you asked me a question. How's your week going? I answered you. I said it's good.
Well, I do need to tell you.
You want to be more specific?
Well, specifically, I'm going to say that, where's your royal stuff?
Oh, my royal stuff is in my new home.
It's already there.
Right? Right? You can see I have a friends of the podcast. If you watch this on the YouTube, you can see that I have a blank wall behind me. Look at I can point. I have a blank wall behind me because I'm moving next week.
And you're
Samantha has a blank wall behind her because she moved almost 3 months ago.
yeah, whatever.
And let me tell you, right? That came up in conversation when I was on my vacation. My friends
Oh,
don't
stop
get you.
it.
They don't get you.
They don't have
Shannon
to.
Cox and Kelly Foster think it makes no sense that nobody knows where you live.
They got to.
They don't know.
You have a horrible sense of direction. That's why you don't know where I live.
I don't know. You know what they said? They think you're a hoarder. I'm like, I don't think
I'm
so.
not. I am not a hoarder.
Do you have somebody chained up?
No. Oh my
That came up
God.
too. Well,
Okay.
it just
Calm
seems odd.
down, you. Oh.
It just seems odd.
And you.
I'm like, I don't know, guys. I don't know where she lives. They're like, does she know where you live? Yeah, and I don't even live there yet, and she already knows where I live. Yep, she does.
Yes, because I will be driving you home.
Right. So I felt that you needed to know where I lived. Right. All right, Samantha, that's enough of that.
Fine.
Let's see who has pictures up next week in their room.
It won't be me.
If they have something in their room on their blank walls.
It won't be me.
It will be me.
It will be you.
We will be unpacked the next time you see us. I think we'll be unpacked.
I have no doubt your husband's very industrious that way.
And so is his wife when it comes to stuff like that.
I know.
Right? I'm just
Okay.
saying.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Can I go back to what I wanted to talk about?
Yeah, go back. Go back now.
Okay. So in the last couple of weeks, I realized that if I couldn't swear, like if swearing went away, if it became banned or some strange reason, I would probably implode.
Oh, you would instantly catch on fire.
I would definitely catch on fire.
Right? You would instantly just blow up, poof, flames.
And for those people who swear, they will understand me because sometimes you just need to have a swear word out. You just need to use it to express how you feel in the moment. I'm not saying it has to happen all the time, but there are times when it needs to be said.
Do you think, I actually think this, I think you and I are two different type of swearing people. I feel you swear with a whole lot more emotion than I do. I just swear it because I still feel I'm being naughty and like I'm 7. Like
no, I swear with like little care for what's happening for those around me.
Right. I feel that we are very different types of swearers.
I swear in front of my parents.
Well, I am not afraid to swear in front of anybody because sometimes it does add to the story. But I feel that you and I feel that out of the friendship, you are the swearer in the group.
I am, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, even though I swear too. Like I swear, I mean, I'm not saying I don't have a potty mouth. I do.
Right? But you know what I think is, you know what I have always thought though, is that people who don't swear, I don't know if I trust you.
Are they repressed? I don't trust them. I don't trust them at all.
I think they're repressed.
And it's like,
even if you're saying mother trucker or HE hockey sticks, you know, like just say it. Just say the word.
Your intent is there. Like I remember being a kid and getting in so much trouble because I said frig. And my mom was like, nope, to your bedroom. You can't use that language. I'm like, it's not a swear word. It might as well be. Substituting it for a swear word.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like the HHG is not a big swear. She'll pull it out when she needs to.
Yes.
But
perhaps she's more refined.
Or is it how you were raised? Like were your mom and dad swearing people?
No.
My mom had a potty mouth. She could swear.
No, my parents were never like that. Yeah, I picked this up apparently all on my own.
Yeah, you are that girl, right? You are that girl, right? Have words, we'll use them.
I was driving home from work today and I realized, you know how I said I was in my flowy years?
Yeah.
I am a hybrid of it could be flowy or I could be rocker chick. I could be in combat boots, a pair of jeans, and a rock t-shirt in half a second. I am like either calm and peaceful, or I'm going to rock it out and swear like a sailor.
Ready to start the war.
I am of two minds.
Yeah, you are. I feel that the next 10 years are going to be quite challenging. Right? That's what I think. I think it's going to be very challenging. You know what?
I do believe
Like,
Nancy said that you would be the cranky one.
I know, which makes no sense, Nancy Zimmerman, as if I'm gonna be the cranky one. I think I'm gonna be cranky. I come from a long line of crank,
So do I.
right? Right? But I don't think they started off cranky. It's probably the people they were around, probably
It's
the
over time.
situation. It's over time. It's the people they have to spend time with that they can't get out of spending time with anymore. Right? So like don't take that personal. That's just with a grain of salt, Samantha. I need to share something, and I just thought of it now, and it's gross. I'm going to tell you right now, it's gross. So
Oh.
Haley Sims, you're not going to like this
Uh-oh.
because she doesn't. She's visual. She
Oh,
hears words,
don't.
and
You're gonna gross her out.
I'm going to gross out everybody. But there was a smell.
Don't.
I am.
I already don't want to know.
There was a smell I smelt today that I haven't smelt in a long, long time. May I?
Ugh.
It wasn't fish. You know what it was?
Uh-huh.
This is so gross. Sorry. I know it's so gross. That's all. But gross enough that I had to share. It was dirty period.
Oh.
Because you know this.
Why are you talking about this?
Because I was overwhelmed with it. I needed to share it.
Oh, just when you think you don't have to talk about this shit anymore, you
and
bring
I'll let
it
you know
back.
right now, everybody, was not me because I'm way past those years.
Oh my God.
Oh,
And this is at
it
work?
was in a public washroom.
Oh.
You've said before, what do you do in a public washroom now? You just sit, do your business, and smell other people's smells.
You do, because we've all sat there. We've all visited and done our thing.
So we all know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
that's why I felt I could share.
So gross.
Right? Dirty period.
Oh.
That's so nasty.
Oh.
But yet so very vivid. Right? Like that smell.
Don't stop talking about it.
And I'm calling it dirty because I felt that if I said bloody, just sounded really bad.
And yet you said it. And yet you said it still. That's nice. That's awesome.
Like one of those crazy super gushers. That's
what. Okay, stop
I'm just
talking about it.
I'm just saying.
We got the visual. Now Haley has officially puked or pulled over on the side of the highway and is like puking out her car window.
Right? Sorry.
I'm sorry, Haley.
Sorry, Haley.
I'm sorry. We ruined her lunch again. That's nice.
Right? Because she doesn't like the word snot.
No,
right?
Stop it.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Haley.
Stop it.
Okay, no more words. Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry. Sometimes I just say things. But I just wanted you to know that. Right? Sometimes I forget that I'm not just telling you. That's all.
Unfortunate for everyone else now.
Right? You know what I've got a problem with? This is what I have a problem with when I was
besides what you've just told us.
Yeah, this is different. This will not upset your stomach. Okay. Hopefully everybody's now regrouped, gathered themselves back. We're moving along.
Okay.
Okay. Why must everybody honk their fucking horn? Everybody on the horn, but you don't know who it's at, right? So everybody's looking around. Is it me? Is it me? It's more distracted driving.
Oh.
Right? Why'd you get in a car accident? Because some asshole in the left lane honked their horn and I didn't know what they were honking at. So I turned to look and boom, I ran into the car. Right? I'd love to use that in a court of law.
Yes, that would be great. I would love to see how far that got you.
Not my fault. I didn't honk the horn because that's everybody on the horn. Beep, beep, beep. Who are you beeping at? What?
People are being very aggressive though too. I find that we're getting aggressive drivers and I don't need anybody up my butt. Like Betty's butt is beautiful because it's big and wide and juicy, but
she's got big butt.
She got a big butt. But there is no need to all of a sudden be going so fast when the sign clearly said 60 kilometers.
Yeah.
Because we're in a construction zone.
Right.
And then they come zooming up as if because they want to go fast, everyone else is going to go fast.
Everybody else is going to go fast.
And then all I do in my car is use all the swear words I know.
Yeah. Are you a honker?
No, I'm not honking at them, but I'm giving them the finger.
Yeah, for sure. I don't honk because half the time most cars now it's a hard honk.
It is a hard honk.
It's a
Yeah.
hard honk, right? That's like a lot of extra energy I'm not prepared to put into that honk, right? I'll swear, I'll give you the bird, I'll call you every name in the book, but that hard honk, I can't be bothered, right? It seems
Yeah.
like that seems like extra exertion. It seems like work.
It does
Not
seem
doing it.
like work.
I am
Yep.
not doing it. I'm not doing it. It's like the motorcycles. It's like when I was in Toronto, all I thought, dear people who ride motorcycles, number one, you know it's dangerous, right? And you know
Yes.
you're taking your life into your own hands. These guys on the highway, the major highways in the city, they are going way faster than all traffic. And I'm like, oh God, that is, I hate to say this, I'm going to say it. That is a transplant patient's dream.
Don't.
I know, but it is because they drive like maniacs.
Well, they do. I mean, it's
Right?
not great.
Right? Even the hospitals know that that's a transplant patient's dream, right? Snowmobiles going too fast or motorcycles going too
Oh,
fast.
dear Lord.
It's true, Samantha.
Okay. All right. Do you
What
want to tell people the adventure you had with your rental car?
Like which part?
The fact that it was telling you how to drive.
Well, I think we talked about that last week. It tells me how to
Oh,
drive. But what I didn't like, I don't think we touched on this. What I don't, okay, so I know you're trying to be a careful car and you're trying to tell me how to drive and you're trying to remind me that there's somebody over there and there's somebody over there. What I don't need is I don't need a reminder that I should have a coffee break. That's what I don't need from you.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, isn't
Right?
it's very kind of them, though.
And
right?
if we did talk about this already, it's still making me shake my head that a car is that concerned about me taking a time out. Dear car, how about you got your job to do?
Yeah, you
and I
take the
got
time
mine.
out.
Right? You take the time out. How about you just make sure you live up to your end of the deal and I'll live up to mine and get us there safe. And you live up to yours and make sure that you work to get us there safe.
Right?
Oh my God. Right?
Ugh.
What do you do? What do you do?
Well, okay. As I mentioned before, I do believe that I am awesome at Beat Shazam.
You're not though.
Bet I am. I
I
proved
bet
it
you're
yesterday.
not.
I
No,
proved it
I
yesterday.
bet
Proved
you
it
faked
yesterday.
You
There is
faked it.
now a part of the show where it is only the music and no lyrics, and you have to guess. I
Oh my
got
God.
all four of
Of
them
course
right.
you did. Yeah,
I
of course
did.
you did. Because that's like listening to the radio.
I did. I got
Yeah.
it right.
Everybody gets that right.
No.
Everybody's getting that part right.
No. And then when they went to go to the big money and they decided to go for the big money,
Yeah.
I got the big money because I knew what it was.
So you knew the song of like at the Waffle House.
No,
And
it was
because-
Faith by George Michael. And I was like, yes, this is George Michael. This is Faith.
Okay.
You say that and they won their big money.
Wow, what a sense
I-
of inflated
could-
ego right now.
I got a
Inflation
perfect
on
score in
your
that
head.
category. And
Of
I
course
do
you-
believe that I could
Every Gen
Ooh.
X kid would have won that same game.
Stop it.
Hi, right? If I hear Faith, I'm going to be like, Faith by George Michael. If I have to, and here's the first 3 words, what are the next 7? That's where you get stumped, Samantha.
That's a different show.
I know, but it's kind of
That's
the same.
a different show.
But it
That's
kind of
with
not
Niecy
really.
Nash, and that is harder.
I know. That's the one I do good at because I do good at hard games. That's why you do good at the Wheel of Fortune and I do good at the Jeopardy. I do good at hard games.
Because it's word Scrabble,
Right.
basically.
Right? I do good at hard games. You do good at the easy games.
Right?
Right? Final answer. Right?
Fuck off.
Right? But okay, you can't even say that that's not true.
Oh, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Right? Pick a letter, Vanna. Okay.
Pick a letter, Vanna.
Yeah. Name the 13th century monk, blah blah, and who. And
Do
I'll
you
come
know
up with it.
that?
Most times I know something
No, you
about
don't.
it. Lots of times I do. I will come up with more Jeopardy answers than you.
Really?
Yes, really. I'm really, really smart like that. Remember
Are
my
you?
mom? She was like in the Mensa.
That doesn't mean you are.
It's in my genes. It's
No, it's not.
Just
I
like
don't-
wrinkles.
just
They're
'cause
in
you're-
the background someplace.
Just because your mom was smart
No.
does not mean that you were
Yep,
smart.
just like the wrinkles. It's all in your makeup. It's all in your genetic makeup.
All in your genetic
Yeah.
makeup.
So there's smarts in there. There's smarts.
All right,
There's smarts
Lisa.
in there, Samantha. I'm
All
happy
right.
you won Beat Shazam. I'm gonna play it next week though.
That's
And I'll see.
condescending of you, but thank you.
I don't mean to be condescending.
But
No, I
yet you
don't.
are.
No, no, I don't. I don't. You know what
Uh-huh.
I want to talk about? I need your
Uh-huh.
feedback. I want to talk about restaurants.
Okay.
Okay. I have a question. So I'm at the Smitty's.
Uh-huh.
You know how they have that robot
Yes.
that brings you your food?
Yep. That's awesome.
So if R2D2 brings you your food,
Uh-huh.
because I don't know what his name is, I'm going to call him R2D2. If he brings you your food, do you still have to leave the same amount of tip as you would if the waitress brought it? Because just listen, I'm actually taking my food off of R2D2's serving tray. I'm
What
being the waitress.
what did the waitress bring you?
Coffee.
Did she take away your plate?
No, not before I left. No.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm doing half the work of the waitress. And then the robot's doing the other half.
Uh-huh.
And the waitress is a greeter with some coffee with a coffee pot in her hand.
True.
Yeah, she has to take the order. I get that. She has to take the order.
Uh-huh.
But R2D2's bringing it to me.
But maybe
And
okay, so let's play devil's advocate.
okay, let's.
Is R2D2, but maybe R2D2 is needed because maybe there aren't as many waitresses on the floor. So
Could
it's
be.
easier for R2D2 to serve you than it would be for the waitress because she's all over the place.
Right. But
Sorry, server. I should say
so-
server.
right. So then shouldn't R2D2 get part of the tip? Just like the
R2D2 is a
dishwasher would?
robot.
Yeah, but still, he needs maintenance. He needs maintenance too.
Maybe they tip out R2D2 at the
They
end of their-
should. They should. Just like you would the dishwasher and the greeter and everybody else, right?
right? You tip the cooks, you tip the people
Why is
who bust the
R2D2 not getting it?
tables.
R2D2 he deserves the tip too.
Be careful because we're one step away from having a robot do everything.
Right? His boy Elroy, don't meet
Dun,
George
dun,
Jetson. Dun, 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 dun. Right? That's where we are so close to that.
We are so close to that.
Yeah, which is fine, but then I just want to know, where does my tip go?
Well, I'm just wondering, what are we supposed to do if we no longer have jobs like that anymore? Like, what are people going to do?
Right? Because I don't think everything needs to be replaced by R2D2. He's busy enough. He's got movies to film, and now he's got a part-time gig at the Smitty's, right?
He's working at R2D2. Where are you working at the Smitty's?
Right? Why does R2D2 need two jobs? Because the writer's strike? Because the writer's strike.
It's because of the writer's strike.
Because the writer's strike. R2D2's
Tough.
now got a part-time gig at the
Yeah.
Smitty's, right? Even he's got to make a living, right?
He does. He does.
Oh my goodness, I felt bad for that guy.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
And then my question, okay, and I think I've complained about this a couple weeks now in a row. I'm still complaining. I still got some complaints left in me. Why does coffee have to be so expensive? Why?
Those beans.
The beans. Because I don't want to buy the factory. And I'm not like you. I don't want the whole pot of coffee. I just want a cup of coffee.
I drink maybe 2 or 3 cups of coffee.
Yeah, well, I just want 1 cup of coffee.
You know, beans
get
cost
the
a lot
pot.
to grow, right? And then you gotta grind them, and then you gotta
Right,
make the
the whole bit,
coffee. And
I'll take instant coffee. I don't care. I'll take the one with
God.
chicory. Remember
You-
chicory?
you are totally the person because it would be too strenuous
Yeah,
to
yeah.
make coffee.
I
Hey,
grew up
I
with
got instant coffee.
I got
Yeah.
instant coffee. It's good.
Yep.
Tastes fine. Like
You
when
know
you have
what?
the Folgers in your cup. Yum.
Do you remember your grandparents being all excited about instant coffee?
Yeah, because it was like the best thing.
I remember my grandparents drinking instant coffee all the time.
Do you remember what type they drank?
Oh my God, it was in a glass jar with a white lid.
The white lid.
Was it
Oh, no.
was it
Folgers came after grandparents.
no
Folgers came parents.
was it Sanka?
There was Sanka. There was my dad and mom and my grandparents drank Encore.
Oh, no, maybe.
There was Sanka though.
I remember it
Sanka.
being I always remember it being a glass jar though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. And then one day Folgers went to the States. And when you were a kid and you'd go to the States for holidays, and your mom and dad would be like, oh, we need to figure out how we can get ourselves some Folgers. And they'd like smuggle Folgers back to Canada in the glass jars too, right? Because everybody knows best part of waking up is Folgers in your
It was
cup,
in your cup.
right? Best part of waking up right there. Folgers in your cup.
Oh my god! And I even remember the cups my grandma's Sperling had. It was those little baby cups with and it was like they were frosted. Those
Oh,
frosted
okay. Mm-hmm.
mugs that you could get, and they
Nice.
weren't very big, like not like the gigantic mugs you can get
Right.
now.
Yeah.
It was like a set, and then there was orange ones too, I think.
Oh, I remember the orange ones for sure.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember the orange. It's so
the
funny
70s.
how you remember things. I was telling my kid sister about how she'll just drink a coffee. It doesn't matter, right? Just drinks it. I have to be so careful because my bottom lip is very, very sensitive to hot coffee cups. You know this. I've told you this before. Because when we were kids, my dad had a mug and it had Garfield on it. And it
Uh-huh.
said, Garfield hates Mondays. And the cup was like paper thin. So you drink it and it would like burn your bottom lip.
Oh, okay.
So to this day, this girl's bottom lip don't like a hot mug. Don't like a hot mug. I don't think it's that I don't like the hot liquid. I don't like my lip touching. Remember, and you've heard me before, sometimes my lip can taste the mug. I can taste a mug.
That is so weird.
Remember that one time we were having, remember, I'm like, I don't want to go back there because I can taste the mug in their coffee.
That
I'm
makes
weird. You know
no
that.
sense.
I know, but sometimes life doesn't always make sense, Samantha.
I don't get
It just
that.
doesn't always make sense, right? Sometimes it's just like, it is what it is.
Uh-huh.
It's just how it is,
Mhm.
right? Just how it is. That's all.
And just for the record, we don't want to buy the coffee company. We just want to drink the coffee.
I just want to drink a cup of coffee and not pay the amount of the company.
A gajillion dollars.
I don't need a gajillion cup. I don't need a gajillion dollar cup of coffee, right? I just want a cup of coffee. Thanks. Just one cup
Right?
of coffee. Yeah. It
That's
doesn't have to
it.
be fancy, not fancy coffee. If I go to a fancy coffee place, I expect to pay more for a fancy coffee.
Uh-huh.
I don't expect a fancy coffee at the local diner.
I don't mind fancy coffees, but I just because I don't really like sugared drinks and stuff like that anymore.
No, you don't. You're very particular.
Yeah.
Right? You're very particular, right? Remember, right? You overreact over me using fake sugar.
Oh my god.
Which I get now. Everybody's up in arms over fake sugar. However, diabetics still got to have sugar in their coffee.
Okay.
Right?
All right. Okay, but speaking of like crazy prices, just restaurant food in general, like they've created a menu that is so expensive.
Yeah,
What is
it's
happening with
ridiculous.
that?
Well, not only have they created that expensive menu, but I think that they're responsible for the whole like food control issue. I think restaurants are to blame for obesity and the food control problem because it's like as though
That's quite a statement.
right? And you heard it here first, friends of the podcast. You heard it here, right? If I was running for like president of the United States, I'd be like, I'm taking it down and we're cutting back some of the portion size. Because think of how much waste there must be.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody eats as much food as they put on the plate. So they put so much food on your plate and then they charge you so much money for that food. Right?
Knowing that we probably aren't going to eat at all. Is that what you're thinking?
So I feel like, are they not to blame? Is there no accountability for them somewhere in that whole thing? Should there, in that whole conversation, any accountability? Can we find it for them?
I mean, you can go to fancy restaurants and get virtually nothing on your plate and still pay a ton of money for it.
Well, that's true, but that's fancy. It's fancy, right? That's different. That's fancy.
So
right?
Are you talking like, because McDonald's prices are going up. Everybody's prices are going up. It's not just restaurants, it's fast food
everything.
as well.
Yeah.
No longer cheap.
It's not cheap.
So I don't think that McDonald's portions have gotten bigger. I think they've gotten smaller.
Probably smaller for sure.
That Big Mac doesn't look as big as it once did a long time ago.
I mean, I think the McGrand is just a bigger burger. I think it's a bigger bun. I think it's more bun, less patty, right?
Right.
I don't know. I shake my head at the food portions.
I think you've just started an argument that people will be like, they didn't start the food waste.
I feel that they started the food waste. I'm going, that's my platform. I just stepped on my soapbox. I feel they started the food waste.
I'm on my soapbox, and this is where I'm going to be.
This is where you can find me for the next little while, talking about the restaurants and the epidemic food waste problem in North America. There. right?
Okay. You can
Just
direct
saying.
all your comments to Lisa. I want nothing to do with that.
I'm ready. Bring them. Bring them. I'll fight you tooth and nail.
Oh.
Right.
Okay, so we can fight tooth and nail, but you know what really pisses me off?
What?
Or it actually makes me shake my head is why people don't say excuse me when they want to get by you.
Oh my God.
Instead,
It's
they
like you're a
stare at
mind
you,
reader. You're like
or
supposed to be a mind reader.
they like shimmy past you and give you a look, and it's like,
Right.
I don't know, I didn't hear you say excuse me.
Right. It's like they've taken that word out of the vocabulary and they think you can just read minds. Like, sorry, like hey, I got an idea. How about we use our words?
Let's use our words.
Right? Most people, if you use your words and say, excuse me, most people will step out of the way. If not, if nothing else, at the very least, they're going to look around to see what the problem is.
At the very least.
At the very least, they're going to look to see what the problem is. And then chances are they're going to rectify the problem by, I don't know, stepping away.
Happens to me
You
you know what, this happens to me all the time at the
drives me
grocery
crazy.
store. Happens
Yeah,
all the time at the
right.
grocery store.
Right.
And it's like, why are you staring at me? And then I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Am I in your way? Oh, thanks. Oh my God.
Right.
Use your words, people.
Use your words. That's why we learned that word.
Ugh.
It's called a manner. Right? It's called a manner. And we should use them.
No, because I'm not psychic. I don't know why you're just standing there.
Right? Even though, don't get me wrong, I got a pretty good idea why you're just standing there. I get it, but I need you to use your words.
I need you to use your words.
I need you to use your words, right?
I really want an interaction right now, and I need it to be good. What's happening here? Let's role play, shall we?
Feels like I feel the vibe in the area has changed drastically. Dramatic change in aisle 2.
I'm going to do that next time. I'll be like,
Right?
hi, do you want to role play you asking me to move over?
Yeah, this is how I'll go first. Excuse me. Now your turn. You step aside and say, oh, sorry. And then my turn. I say, thank you. And then it goes back to you and you say, you're welcome. And we all just move on. Not a stink eye was even disturbed.
It's like, let's have a conversation. I'm open to this. Let's see what happens.
Right? That should be the experiment. See how long you can stay there until somebody, I guess, till they almost like threaten you with physical violence, I guess. To move you out of the way.
They like start swearing at you. Right? I'm sorry. Did you say excuse me? Because
I must not have heard that. Yeah, I didn't hear the word. Right? I was taught that if somebody needs me to move, they're going to say a word. It's a 2-letter word.
I am one step away. I'm seriously one step away from getting super weird in a grocery store.
Well,
I'm like, one step away.
I feel you teeter. I feel you're closer than a step.
Because I hate it. I hate going to the grocery store. It's not my place. Right? I hate it with a passion. Right? I like it when there's 0 people in there, and that's never happened to me, which is unfortunate. But I am like one step away from being the weird person who's like in your face going, I don't know, you could have said, excuse me.
Yeah, that's all. That's all you need, right? As everybody's trying to cut past the line up, everybody's in line with their carts and everybody's trying to shimmy through the line. Just say, excuse me, I just need to take one step back. But guess what? I'm going to have you tell me to. That's what we got to do, Samantha. That's what we got to do.
Good times, good times.
Okay. Oh, is it just me or do flight delays plague the world?
Oh, they're everywhere.
Not just in Canada, not just with our great servers. It's everywhere.
But you know what? The top 2 airlines for flight delays are Air Canada and WestJet.
Yay, making Canada proud. Making Canada proud, right? I had that yesterday. Have you ever had and we're going to sit on the tarmac for an hour and a half?
Oh, no.
And you know me, right? I got to schedule my pee. Oh, and I'm in the window. And we're sitting, and there's 2 young guys. One guy got the neck pillow. He's settled in, right? He's in it to win. He's got his neck pillow on. He's a mouth breather. I can there you go again. I can smell that. when you can smell the breathiness of a mouth breather. Dude in the middle, right? And then we were just sitting there listening to him. Oh, wonder what that was. Oh, I'm getting closer.
Oh,
right?
They had onions and garlic for lunch.
Yeah. I think maybe he had a Caesar salad. with a side of I forgot to brush my teeth before I got on the plane. Right? Oh, people.
Gross.
Yeah, this is a gross version of I shake my
This
head.
is a gross.
Damn.
We have made Haley probably throw up a couple times already.
So again, sorry, Haley.
Yeah.
Right?
So you
Sorry.
sat on the tarmac for an hour and a half?
Hour and a half, right?
You were already
Hour and a
leaving
half.
late.
Already leaving late. Let's just leave a little later, shall we?
So you didn't leave till like 11:30 at night?
Yeah. No, it was midnight, quarter to 12. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shut the front door.
Guess who still went to her job today? This girl.
You did.
Because I'm all about work, right?
Did you got home at 4?
Well, no, I got home because there was 2-hour time difference, right? So it was quarter to 12 Ontario time.
Oh, so that was quarter to 10 our time.
Yeah. So by the time I went to bed, it was like almost 2:30.
Shut up.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. And still went to work because that's what I do. I work.
That's what you do. You're a worker.
I'm a worker. I'm a
You're
worker
a
by
worker.
nature. Worker by nature. Oh, I don't know. But then I texted you my great thing as I was waiting for my delayed flight. The great thing that I saw at the lounge at the airport, because I'm trying to watch the Jays game right at the lounge. And I look over kind of to the left, and there's these two men. I don't know what their nationality was. And they've got these big bouquet of roses. Both of them have these real bouquets wrapped in plastic. And all I thought was, holy shit, are they filming 90 Day Fiance at the airport tonight? Because that's, that's what's going on there. Their bride is coming over the ocean.
Oh no.
To Toronto.
Oh my God.
And totally, I got that total vibe. Just these two dudes just sitting there with their bouquets. I'm like, oh, you both. I hope it's different women. I hope you both. I hope you haven't been led on by the same 90-day bride.
It could be a polygamy kind of thing,
I don't know. It could be, right?
The polyamorous relationships.
Polyamorous relationship. It certainly could be. But either that or I will be so amazed when they show up on this year's 90 Day Fiance. I'll be like, holy shit, it was them.
The Canadian version have we ever had Canadians on that?
Maybe they're going to, because maybe it's just a new twist.
That would be fun.
Yeah, I don't know.
You should have gone up to them.
No, I wasn't doing that.
Yes, I'd be like,
no,
boys, where'd you get those flowers from?
Where'd you get those pretty flowers from?
Who are you waiting for?
Who are you waiting for? She mailed to you? Is that bad to say now? Is that bad to say?
That's bad.
Okay, well, I didn't know. You can tell from my reaction. I didn't know that was bad.
Oh my God. Don't say
That's what they used to be called, right?
Yes, I know, but don't.
Okay. Well, I didn't know. I don't.
Because this could be true love.
It could be.
It could be. It probably isn't. But it
probably is not. Chances are it's not, but sure.
Oh my God. That's the cynical, grouchy, cranky old lady coming out.
Right, that's cranky old lady, as if it is, right? It's a booty call at best. Here's some flowers. Let's go get laid.
It's an expensive booty call, but who's counting?
It is. Okay. Let's move on to something different. Do you watch because I know you're a game show girl. Do you watch the game show or the TV show Claim to Fame?
I watched it maybe once or twice.
Like with the Jonas brothers, right?
Yes, and it's with the younger Jonas brother.
So so first off, it's with the ugly Jonas.
Don't say that.
And then, but much to my come on, really, Kevin Jonas, hi. It's hard to I'm still going on record that he's the ugly one in the group, because there's always one ugly one.
Kevin is not ugly.
If you have to pick one out of the group, he's the ugly one. There has to be an ugly one.
Okay, so now you're not counting Frankie in that?
No, if I can get to my point, Samantha, my point is, who knew there was an uglier one than Kevin? So put them together. Kevin's not the ugly one.
I don't appreciate.
Kevin with his other two brothers, ugly.
Yes. Okay.
Come on.
But does he have facial hair still?
Yeah, they all have this weird.
I think I don't like the youngest with facial hair. I think he looks weird with it.
I think they all. It looks like forced facial hair is what it looks like.
Well, it does look a little forced.
It looks a little forced, right? Like I'm I don't know why I have it, but
but yet here it is.
Yeah, here it is. Right. So nothing about the show. I was just stunned and like, how can there be an uglier one?
Oh, wow.
What?
You're judgy. Your judgment pants were fully on.
Everybody thinks the same thing, right? In every band, there's an ugly one.
Yes.
Right?
This is true.
right? JC from NSYNC.
Don't. That's mean.
So who was the ugly new kid? Who was the ugly new kid?
Oh, I don't even know his name.
Yeah, you do. It's Danny Woods.
Danny, that's
Totally, Danny Woods was the ugly new kid, right?
Don't. That's so mean.
Right? What about the Backstreet Boys? Who's the ugly one? The tall, dark-haired guy? Ugly. Oh, no, Howie. Howie was kind of ugly. They may have had a couple, actually. They kind of were an ugly band, actually, now that I think about it.
Stop.
I'm just
so
judgmental.
judgmental.
I'm just saying what everybody's thinking.
Oh, okay.
Right? I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm not saying that you're wrong.
Right,
So
right.
I'm not saying
Right. Because you're right. You're not wrong, but I'm 100% not condoning this either. Right? So again, at Lisa, don't at Sam. Right? Even though she's thinking the exact same thing. Every now and then I become the friend that just calls it like she sees it.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh.
That's what we do.
Okay, so hairstyles, right? Did you ever want the same haircut as a 70s star, like Kristy McNichol or Joni from Happy Days?
Oh, yes. Like I remember wanting the Olivia Newton physical perm.
Oh, God.
I wanted that perm so bad. So bad. So bad. I wanted that perm.
Everyone had the Hamilton. She was a figure skater.
Dorothy Hamill.
Dorothy Hamill. Sorry, yeah.
Right, that little bob. She was the original bob.
It was like a bowl cut. It was like
poker straight, bangs.
Yeah.
And Kristy McNichol had kind of like a version of the Farrah Fawcett, but a little more tomboyish and cooler.
Well, she was more rocker chick.
Yeah, right. Like it was cool, and for sure, Joni again, right? She was rocking a perm at one time that looked really good. She had a perm that I would have died for too back then. Right?
Oh my god! Okay, do you remember Joan Jett? Like her hair.
Oh yeah. Well,
that's coming back. That hairstyle that Joan Jett has sported forever.
But here's the thing, and you probably don't even realize this. You, let's say maybe like 3 years ago, you were sporting the leather Tuscadero.
You're so fucking rude. Oh my god.
Remember?
You're so mean. I had a bad haircut, okay?
I'm cracking myself up at that one.
You are. Stop it.
Sorry.
Really? This coming from somebody who has barely any hair on her head?
I know. And is getting a haircut on Saturday.
This just feels like, you know what this feels like? This feels like jealousy. This is what it feels like.
I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous of the clump of hair on your head. Right? I'm not jealous of your messy, dirty bun. Right? Not jealous of that. Right? Oh my goodness, Samantha.
Oh, shut up.
That was good.
Okay, but Kellyanne, you are getting your wish. You have an I shake my head. We are going to share with our listeners.
Totally. This is coming from Kellyanne.
Kellyanne says, I can get 2 tickets to Taylor Swift in Amsterdam and pay less with flights, food, and hotels than seeing her in Toronto on a resale ticket. Horrible.
That is totally horrible.
That is totally horrible. And I shake my head worthy. Oh my God.
Totally. And I shake my head worthy cause. And then I messaged her saying, so are you going? Right?
Is she going to Amsterdam?
I don't think she is. I don't know. But I don't think she's going. But maybe that's where the HHG needs to go, to Amsterdam.
Maybe.
Right?
Amsterdam.
That's crazy.
That is totally crazy and unnecessary, people.
You know what the problem is? This is what they have to figure out. This is what makes concert going so frustrating. And I get it for the whole wide world, right? Everybody wants a ticket, but that's not true. So many of the people that got a ticket just want to make money off the ticket.
Right. Yeah.
And I hate that. I like a good concert because I'm a fan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to waste my money if I'm not a fan. So I don't want to, I'm not doing it as a get rich scheme. That's a Ponzi scheme. Ponzi.
Uh-huh.
Right? And it's not right.
So I don't know about anybody else, but I'm not paying thousands of dollars to go see TSwift as much as I would probably enjoy her concert.
Right.
I'm not soaking that kind of cash into it. Sorry.
Not doing it. Dear Taylor Swift, if I've mentioned this before, I'll mention it one more time just in case, because I'm getting old. I don't remember everything that I say. Dear Taylor Swift, listen closely. After your last show, do one more show and make it a pay-per-view. Charge everybody $100 through their cable provider. You're going to be a bigger bajillionaire than ever because everybody's going to get it. I would pay $100.
She could do it on Netflix.
She could, same thing, right? Just call up the one remaining Bee Gee that's alive. That's what they did. Bee Gees, one night only. And that's what they did, right? Neil Diamond did it. The Carpenters did it before. No, they're just a PBS special.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I think she should. That would be great. For those of us who are just not willing to spend thousands of dollars to go see her.
Right. Right.
That would be perfect. I would totally sit in front of a TV and watch that.
Mm-hmm. You could have like a party.
I was house. Actually,
we could go. We could come over to your house for the Taylor Swift party.
Awesome. In 2024.
Right.
We'll pencil you in.
If we know where you live by then. Okay. If we have figured out where you live by then, we're gonna have the party at your house. Friends of the podcast, if I ever figure out where Sam lives, it's going to be a secret drop-in visit and I'll record it as I go. I think this is her house.
No, don't.
Yeah. No, nope. Be like, hi.
Don't.
Yeah. That's what we're going to do. Okay. What do you know? I know nothing about this, but I saw it. And of course, as usual, I didn't read or look into it. Just the headline caught me. Apparently, there's issues with the news surrounding the new Snow White movie.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I haven't seen anything like that.
Do you know about this new Snow White movie?
No. Who is in it?
I don't know what her name is, but she's Latino.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if that's the right choice or not. I don't know who she is. I don't know. My bigger issue is what the issue should be why can't Disney just keep their cartoons?
Well, there's no fun in that.
Right. Right.
I think that's the bigger issue is why are you ruining your cartoons with movies or live adaptations of your
we don't need it.
Your beautiful stories.
Right? Your beautiful stories stand the test of time in their books. Tinkerbell can wave her magic wand and everybody can keep up. And everybody can keep up just like that, right? You don't need to see it in a movie. Time to turn the page. Right? When Tinkerbell waves her magic wand, you'll know it's time to turn the page. Exactly. And we did. And we turned the page. You don't need to watch it on TV. So I don't know what the controversy is. I just know I don't need it in my life.
I'm sorry, I have nothing to contribute because I don't know anything about it. So
hey, friends, this is an awesome opportunity to ask friends of the podcast.
Do you guys know about what's happening with the Snow White movie?
Do you guys know?
What's happening? Like, are they making? Is people upset with who's in it? Because that usually gets people all riled up.
Hey, here's a question for you. What was the feedback on this week's One Has to Go? What did we talk about? We did carnival rides. People hate the Ferris wheel. Right? Yeah. A lot of people, as we get older, are not ride people anymore.
No.
Myself included.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? I don't care about the rides.
No.
Weymouth said, I'll take all the food. And I'm like, yeah, me too.
Yeah. Food's good.
Food's good.
I don't do the rides anymore because it hurts my head.
Yeah. And we forgot to mention last week, and we were doing this because we're remote at times, friends. Remember, did we talk about what was kicked to the curb on Carol's with the toppings for toast?
People. Marmalade. Yeah, we talked about that already.
Did we talk about it? Okay, again, right? Yeah. Must be my non-PMS brain. Oh, I don't have PMS. I'm past that, right?
Yes, you're past that.
That's right. Right. Keep reminding me. Oh, I don't know, Samantha. I just don't know.
Okay, so I found this article, Lisa. And I thought, let's test you.
Oh, let's test me. Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah. So we need to discuss the 10 phrases that sound fake nice.
Oh. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Are all 10 fake, or I'm picking them?
No, they're all fake, but I'm wondering, do you use them?
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm ready. I'm paying attention.
I identified a few, but
okay.
First one, bless your heart.
No, I don't use bless you.
But when people say that,
yeah, for sure.
They're not trying to be nice.
They're not trying to bless your heart.
Have a blessed day. When people say have a blessed day,
Right.
you've just pissed them off.
Yeah.
It's
No,
not
I think
nice.
once you bring the word blessed in, we're being condescending and patronizing. Right? Because I don't think you have any business blessing me.
No, you don't.
Right.
Okay, the next one is you always manage to insert backhanded compliment. You always manage to, clean your plate.
Good
Or
one.
you always manage to get your haircut every 3 weeks.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Right?
That's not very nice to say to
Yeah.
people. That hurts people's feelings.
Because when
say that.
you start it with you always manage to,
Yeah, you always manage to.
it's not
Right?
starting off well.
Yeah, you always manage to look so great. Boy, I bet you that walking has really paid off. Right? Thank you. I feel I've heard that one in my life. Right?
You probably have. Oh my God.
I feel I have. That's funny.
Oh my God. Actually, somebody asked me where I shopped the other day.
Mhm.
And I was kind of curious as to why they were asking me.
Right. Interesting.
As a
And
plus
is it good
size
or bad?
As a plus size person. I
Right.
chose to take it as not a negative comment.
Good for you. How big of you?
Well, because I feel like I have some style.
You've got some style.
And I don't dress like in a paper bag, so that's
No,
helpful.
right? You're fashion forward.
Okay, number 3.
Okay.
I would never have the courage to do what you just did.
Yeah, that's fake.
That's
Fake.
nice.
Fake.
That's basically
fake.
saying, "Hi,
Yeah. Hi.
are you dumb? Like, why are you doing that?
Why would you do that? Why would you have done that? Right? Why would you have done that?
They're questioning you without
Yeah,
questioning
like
you.
totally judging and questioning why you just did what you did.
I would never have the courage to do
I
what
never
you
would
just
have had the
did.
courage to do that.
So horrible. So
Too
bad.
much. That's too much.
It's good to see you. Finally.
I kind of.
That's not nice.
I could hear myself saying that.
Good to see you finally.
Right? Glad you were able to join us tonight after all this time. Right? Right? So great to see you. Seems like it's been a lifetime. Right? Yeah, dig. Total dig.
I'm just being honest.
Oh, I hate that one. Like
Which
that
is
you say that. Like, shut up. Like, I don't want your honesty.
I'm just being honest. It's like an excuse for being rude.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. Fuck you.
Yeah, keep your honesty to yourself.
Yeah, keep your shit to
right?
yourself.
Just keep it. Keep it.
And no offense. You know how we hate this.
I know. I love it, but I get it, right? No offense, but
No offense, but it's like really what's the but?
right,
Don't say no offense and then tell me something incredibly rude and me not to get offended.
Exactly. Right.
Stop that.
Like you always get so mad at me whenever I say to you, okay, don't get mad.
I know. I'm like, don't say that.
You're like, I'm already mad, actually. I'm already mad. Right?
I'm already mad because I already know it's going to make me mad. So you can't ask me to not get mad because you know I'm going to get mad. So it's not helpful.
Just taking a chance. That's all I'm doing there.
It's not helpful. Or how about saying, that's interesting.
That's this girl.
I totally do that.
That's this girl. Totally. Right. Oh yeah, for sure. That's
totally
interesting.
Do that. That's interesting.
Totally. Super interesting. Yeah. Oh, and then you're like, how do I get out of this? Oh, interesting. Or I never thought of it like that. Right? I've never thought of it like that.
We've hung around each other too long.
Hey?
Oh my God.
That's good.
We are horrible. Okay.
That's good.
If you're happy with it, that's what matters.
Oh, I hate that one, right? All that matters is whether or not you're happy.
Right.
Yeah, no.
When really, silently judging.
Anytime somebody's happy, we're technically judging. I'm judging your happiness, actually. Right?
Oh, God. Yeah. Okay, number 9. I'm just looking out for you.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
I don't need you.
If you've said that, you've done something really not great.
That's right. Exactly. Right.
That's
not good.
Bar none.
Yeah.
That's what's happened.
That's a bad one. It's a bad one. Don't use it.
Don't use it.
So
bad. Number 10. It's a joke. Don't take it personally.
Love it. Love that one, actually. It was just I was only joking,
Uh-huh.
right?
It's insensitivity guised as humor.
Yeah, totally.
Humor should build bridges, not barriers.
Look at you, deep Samantha. I love that. I love that. Those are so fun. And I think you and I are chock full of fakeness. We are fake friends.
Lisa, we've worked 20 plus years of retail.
Right? If you're a salesperson, you reek of fake.
We have faked our way through many a conversation.
Right? Like we always joke, right? How many times a day do you say, or did we used to say back in the day, back in the trenches, how are you doing today? When I could care less how you're actually doing today.
Or somebody goes, I don't need your help. Not what I said.
That's right. I asked how you were doing, not what you were doing, right? Or I'm only looking, I'm just looking. That's fine. I asked how you were doing, not what you were doing. Right? Again, let's use our ears. Let's use our ears.
Oh my God, retail sucks. Oh my God.
Retail sucks.
Okay, that was good. I'm glad we talked it through.
I'm glad we got through that.
I
Glad
love
we
that
did
one.
that. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. Okay, I got another good one for you.
Interesting.
I know. Oh, shut up. I heard on TikTok, so it must be true. People are calling for Sandra Bullock's Oscar for her portrayal of Mrs. Toohey because Michael Orr has launched a lawsuit against Mr. and Mrs. Toohey.
Yeah, but isn't that his problem, not hers?
Of course it is. It's
what is Sandra Bullock?
He actually had to go on his social media and tell people to leave her alone. Right. Because they were going after Sandra Bullock, and he's like, that is ridiculous.
And her partner just died.
And her partner just died.
You think she needs this right now? She
don't.
Nope,
she don't. But when you see someone down, let's just kick them a little bit further.
Exactly right.
So I shake my head at the people that started that ridiculous rumor.
Yeah. Hi. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Whether it's true or not, it's the art that she gave us, right?
She portrayed someone. She didn't invest in this person.
Right. She's not part of the cover up. She's not part of any of it.
She got paid to do a movie.
Yeah, that's all.
End of story.
Exactly.
That's it, people.
That's it. That's it.
TikTok is a fun place. You learn lots of really interesting things.
Oh, yeah, you do, right? For sure. TikTok is right now all about the Jonas Brothers and Taylor Swift.
Why are they about the Jonas Brothers?
Because they just launched a tour. Where are you? Why do I know this and you don't?
They've just launched a tour?
Yeah, they're doing a tour.
Well, it's not going to be TSwift worthy, that's for sure.
No. They sing about the Waffle House. Whatever.
The Waffle House.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. Okay. But I did come across something that only I will find interesting, but I'm going to mention anyways, because we have listeners, Lisa. So
okay, it's not just me.
You don't need to pay attention if you don't want to. This is for the listeners.
I'm just going to go on a little break.
This is for the listeners. I don't know if you guys know this, but there are bookshops in LA and Brooklyn, New York, called The Ripped Bodice.
That sounds creepy.
Nope. It's dedicated to romance novels, and it looks amazing.
Their mascot looks like Fabio.
There's no mascot. I have never in my life booked a trip around visiting a bookstore, but I'm one step away from doing it.
Oh my God, Samantha.
It looks like so much fun. Oh my God. It's like the geek in me just kind of went, yes.
You need this in your life, do you?
Yes. It looked so cool.
I don't get it.
Oh,
I just don't get it.
Are you kidding?
No, not kidding.
So much fun. So
it's
niche. There's so much happening in the romance world. There's
like
so
a
much out
rom-com
there
festival, right? Maybe they're gonna have.
Oh my God!
you can. Just
oh my God! If
they
tied it together with the Hallmark, what a convention that would be!
Wow! Hey.
Oh my God!
Oh, sorry, I won't be able to. Make
I didn't ask you to participate in this conversation.
Good.
I'm only talking to the listeners right
sorry,
now.
I forgot. Sorry,
I'm hoping that some of you guys have kept tuning in because not everyone probably is a romance novel reader. I'm not saying I get hardcore into it, but there are ones that I really enjoy. And okay, this is what I liked about it. It looked cool. This bookshop looks so cool. It was so, you could sit and read and
wow. Like,
yeah, and you can drink
and
You
drink
can
your
drink.
coffee
Yes, and
and
buy cool
read,
stuff.
buy cool stuff.
Stop
Wow.
it. Don't.
Right?
You know what?
I'm
This
gonna
is what
Google it.
makes me happy. What makes you happy, you little fart bag?
Getting you all riled up makes me happy.
Uh-huh. So
Uh-huh.
where would you want to go, Lisa, if you were gonna, if something popped up, what would make you excited to go see it?
I don't know. I'm gonna get back to you on that.
Natural disaster?
Maybe. Maybe like a good one. No, not natural disaster. I'm more about a killing.
Oh.
Right? Yeah. Maybe there's like I don't know. I don't know. Don't drag me into your mess. Don't drag me into your mess, Samantha.
It's not a mess, but if anyone in our listening group and anybody who listens to the
There's going to
podcast,
be lots. There's going to be
please
lots.
let me know if this is something that you would want to do. If you just specifically would go to LA or New York, Brooklyn, New York, to go to this Ripped Bodice bookshop.
Wow.
So cool.
All right. Well, I'm glad that you've got your cool thing to look forward to.
I'm just saying.
Okay, that's fine. You can just say, but I got something too. I got
Fine.
something that you're going to think is cool because you
Sure.
love you love back to school and you love geeking out over the pencil crayons and all that sort of stuff.
No, not the pencil crayons.
Oh, right, the clicky pens.
The clicky pens.
Right, the fancy binders and the fancy notebooks, right?
Yes.
Right? Okay, what was the one school supply you loved buying the most?
It probably was pens because I have a big pen thing.
Yeah, you do.
I love pens.
I didn't like buying any of them.
No?
School sucks.
School
sucks.
Don't get me wrong. I have no desire to go back to school.
Like I loved school, but the school part sucked.
The actual sitting in a classroom learning shit. Yeah, that sucked.
Right?
The social part of school, you loved.
Loved.
Yep.
Yeah, good times.
Uh-huh. Lisa Gibson, where are you? Oh, if it's winter, I've got skis and I'm at the ski hill.
I'm at the ski hill, and if it's summer, I'm at the beach with my friends. Thank you very much. And no, I don't have permission. I forged a note. Right?
And your mother found out.
And my mother found out, and now I'm grounded. So I will be back at school. Thank you very much for being a big snitch in the house. Right? Always.
Snitch in the house.
Oh, a snitch in the house. But I never really got too excited about back to school shopping. Like for clothes, yes, but for like utensils, no.
Well, you had to have your alligator or your polo horse.
Just depending on what the year was, right?
Your Benetton.
Had to look like one of the cool kids.
Swatch watch.
Yeah, all of it, right? Back to school. You get the pens. I'm gonna get the other stuff. Right?
Oh my God.
Would we have been friends in high school?
Nah.
No.
Nope.
No. Never.
I thought you were a snotty little bitch.
And I would have just been like, who's that? Who? Oh, right. I think she's in one of my classes, actually.
She clicks her pen a lot.
Always clicking a pen, right? Somebody should ram that pen in her eye. I would have thought that.
That's nice, Lisa. Those are lovely thoughts.
Sorry, I'm just saying.
That's your cranky old lady showing up again.
You betcha. She's like knocking on the door. Right? She's in it to win it.
Knock, knock, knock. Hi, Lisa.
Hello, Mabel.
Wrinkles and I are here to talk to you.
Right? I am here, ready to have that talk. Can't wait. I'm so excited.
Oh my God.
Right? When you lose your filter. Oh, I can't wait.
I think you already have. So.
No, not totally. Not totally. But one day I will.
I hear it happens more so when you get to your 60s.
Oh God, we still have 5 years. Okay.
Yeah, I know. We still have
something to look forward to, I guess.
I know.
Right?
Okay, did you know a fun fact though?
Tell me.
I read quickly that apparently with all the electric cars that are being built and getting plugged in, and along with like air conditioners during the summer months, that potentially we're running into worries about the power grids being able to keep up with it all.
Wow.
So yes, they don't smoke up the climate in the air, and there's no, we've created less pollution that way.
Yeah.
But apparently we're about to exhaust the power grid.
Oh, see, I don't know enough about that stuff. I think it's still, you know me, right? I don't research that stuff.
I found that very interesting because I thought, why did no one think about hey guys, if you're in a city or a small town or somewhere where you have
Yeah.
electric cars, we should think about upgrading our power grid.
But don't they say now, and again, I could totally be wrong on this, but I may have heard, or may not have heard this. Do they not say now that there's more cars than, like, there's more electric cars than there'll ever be plug-ins?
Oh my God, seriously?
Well, like in my mind, seriously, yes, if it's true.
Well, I mean, you do have to get a plug-in in your home, right?
Yeah, right. It's
So
a
you
lot of
always
work.
so think of your house and you've now plugged your car into your house,
Yeah,
but you're also running AC 24/7 because
right.
it's like 40,000 degrees outside.
And all of a sudden you blow the breaker, right? Just like that. Now the microwave doesn't work because the
Nothing
car's
works.
plugged in,
'Cause
right?
the car's plugged in.
Because the car's plugged in. Like, I don't know if we
I'm
need
just
that.
like, don't get me wrong, it's the wave of the future, yada
Yes.
yada, whatever.
Yeah.
But why didn't we think of that?
Right. If we're going to bring out this new future, we need to have all parts included. It's like giving a toy at Christmas with no batteries.
Right?
Right?
So
If you give
mean.
a battery
So
operated
mean.
toy, it needs to have, you need to buy the double A's, people. You need to,
So
you need to give it the double A.
so the electric car is a
Needs
toy.
to come with the battery, needs to come with the battery that knows it's going to be okay.
Oh my God. Okay.
Right?
So I was watching a TikTok of a woman who was driving her electric car on a road trip.
Uh-huh.
They stopped every 2 hours to plug in her
That's
car.
what you have to do.
I'm never doing that.
So people say that even though it's expensive, that the amount of money you save on gas, blah, 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 blah. Okay, but what about my time? I want to get to Regina.
When something should have only taken you 3.5 hours has now
And now
taken you
it's 6.
4.5 hours. That's annoying.
Seems weird, right?
Really annoying.
Yeah, seems weird. Seems
Like,
weird.
I'm never doing that. I'm not stopping
Mm-mm.
to plug in my car
Right. So I can go
and
so I
have
can
to
continue.
sit there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not doing that.
Not doing it. Not doing it.
Oh my
Not doing
God.
that.
I'm like officially an old cranky lady.
You are a cranky old
I'm
lady.
never gonna do that.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not plugging my car in.
And why
Never doing that.
isn't it faster? Like, apparently you have to pay for your electricity, which makes sense.
Right.
But apparently there's like levels of how quick it can go. So it's more expensive for the quick plug-in.
Oh, so like the internet, remember back in the day, right? You want the dial up, or do you want the real one? You pay a little bit more for the real one, right? Right. So it's the same type of thing. Wow.
Oh my God. Stupid.
Yeah, stupid. I don't like it. I shake my head at that.
So how is this less expensive?
I don't know. I
Ugh.
don't know how it is.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm moving along because it frustrates me.
Yeah, I got nothing for you.
Okay. Lisa,
Samantha.
TikTok trend.
You are loving the TikTok.
I
my friend.
apparently am.
Yes.
It's called the girl dinner.
Ooh,
Have you seen that trend?
I haven't seen it.
Okay. So it's about everyone's showing, all these women are showing what they eat when they're by themselves, that all they have to do is cook for themselves. So they're
Ooh.
showing you their girl dinner.
Perfect.
And I was curious and I'm like, and all I thought was, hi, that's my trend. Except nobody knew about it.
And you've been doing it for how many years now?
A long time.
Right.
I have girl dinners all the time. Like,
Yes.
all the time.
Yeah.
So all I thought was, what would Lisa's girl dinner look like?
Okay, so it would be one of two things. It would either be I would have toast, or I would have a hot dog, or no,
Well,
3 things, or I would have craft dinner. That would be my 3
That's
things.
it.
That's it. Every day.
You're very disappointing as a girl dinner.
Maybe in a pinch, maybe like an itchy band noodle. Like sometimes I enjoy that, but I haven't had them in a long, long time.
Yeah.
Why? Every day? You can't even ask you the question.
Well, I mean, I eat sometimes normal, but sometimes there are days when I come home and all I've really wanted is like baguette, cheese,
But you're weird.
and pate and olives.
Yes.
And that would be like a fun girl dinner for me.
That's your girl dinner. No, I'm not a fun girl that way.
Yeah.
Actually, my girl dinner would be, I'm fine. I had a big lunch. I don't even need a dinner.
I thought that would be your original
I would
answer.
prefer, in the perfect world, I wouldn't need to have supper or have dinner. That would be my best girl dinner of all time. The no dinner.
The no dinner. The
I
girl
would like
dinner is a no dinner.
the no dinner, right? Because I'm not hungry and nobody's going to tell me I have to eat.
Exactly.
That would be my best dinner ever. Not having one. Yeah.
That I
Good.
believe. That I totally believe.
Yeah. And that involves that's very little maintenance, which
Yeah.
is right up my alley.
Like so low maintenance, like
Right?
almost that it doesn't exist actually. So
Perfect, right? Like
excellent.
it's less maintenance than honking the horn. Right? Less maintenance than horn honking.
Yep, there you go.
Right?
There you go.
There you go, Samantha.
Well, guys, we like to chat. We so happy that we could include Kellyanne into our podcast today with her I Shake My Head. We would love that to keep happening all the time. So give us your feedback on what we talk about. You can send your comments to ismhead@gmail.com, and you might just find it being mentioned during an episode. Tell us an I Shake My Head or anything like that. Suggestions for One Has to Go, or even a Would You Rather. That would be great. You can find us, as always, on all of our socials, which is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and the YouTube.
Where you can watch all the magic happen.
Oh,
but you
yeah,
still got to download and subscribe the episode.
Yes, we're so exciting. But all you have to do is type in I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam, and you will find us on all of those socials. We'd love to hang out with you. Please come and be part of the group. And like Lisa said, it'd be great if you listen to the podcast. If you're listening, invite others to the podcast because, we're always looking for new, fun people to talk with.
Absolutely.
And we do have Patreon, which is patreon.com/I Shake My Head. For as little as $2 a month, you get the episode early and an extra episode every month. And just a reminder that we do have some I Shake My Head swag at Threadless, which is ishakemyhead.threadless.com. And we just want to thank John Domingo for being the best kept secret in podcasting and make us sound great every week.
So good. So good.
And he's doing the video now too. So
I know, right? So he's bang for his buck.
How did we rope him into that? I'm not sure.
I know, right? Because he knew you and I would never figure it out.
That, and he likes a challenge. So.
Right? And when it starts off with like hey, just ask John about this. Usually he gets where that's going, right?
Yeah. Well, he saved me. He saved me more than once.
Absolutely, right? So we can't complain there. That's for sure.
No.
So, Samantha, you're going on holidays?
I am.
Enjoy.
I will. There'll be pictures.
There'll be pictures. She'll be posting. We'll make her do stuff.
Yeah, make me do stuff.
Make her do stuff. All right, Samantha. Another week is done.
Woohoo!
Anything else you want to add?
No, I'm good.
Friends of the podcast, have yourself a fantastic week. And remember all the great things that we want you to do. Reach out. Be our friends.
Yeah.
And encourage others to listen. All right, Samantha. Time to go. It's time to go. Okay. Because we could just keep talking forever. All right, Samantha. Always a pleasure.
It should be.
Who's a pretty girl? I'm a pretty girl.